How does organisational culture influence individuals? The truth is, an organisation, a group of people have a lot of power amongst them. If people are doing things all the same way, a lot of the time people have a drive to become part of that. It's called peer pressure. We want to join the crowd. We want to be part of the flock. Our instinct says it's safer to be amongst the majority. Yes, there are a few individuals out there and whom are very, very happy to be bright stars and do their own things. But most people have a drive to belong. The problem with this is that it allows you a lot of power as an organisational leader. You have the power to welcome people, to challenge people, and to reject people, almost subconsciously within the culture you build. You might have a culture which is incredibly values-driven, and therefore has the possibility of allowing for multiple other identities in the space because you add inclusion on top of it, and accommodation and the ability to embrace lots of people's identity. If that's a value you hold as an organisation, it's much, much harder for people to feel basically rejected from the get-go. However, lots and lots of companies out there do things that are subconscious to their culture, and then they isolate people. Perhaps you might have a drinking culture. You don't realise it, but after work every day, or maybe once a week, people head down to the pub and have a good time. But that could be quite isolating for people who are in AA, have given up drinking, perhaps they're medically unable, perhaps they don't enjoy that atmosphere, perhaps they're a religious Muslim. There are many reasons why that's a very uncomfortable part of a culture for someone, and that could alienate them and keep that person at a distance. However, you do have the power to make your culture inclusive. The question of whether or not it is going to push a person away, challenge a person, or welcome a person is up to you as an organisational leader. That is how company culture can affect an individual.